Hi guys, good morning. I felt compelled to do a reading for you before I go into work. So, you get the morning version of me. I can't even believe I'm on video like this, but that's okay. I am unshowered and ready. I've got the energy for this and the need to pull. So, my feminines first. What falls out first but the twin flame card and a twin flame reading? Well, this is more about the reason this card can be connected sometimes to twin flames is because it's about nostalgia. It's about a feeling of a knowing, a longing, a connection that you know stems back so far back that it's from different lifetimes. Let's see what else comes out. What's the energy for my feminines? Queen of Pentacles, there you are. You are in your element. You are thriving right now because you have learned that the only way to attract anything that's right for you is to live in your truth and in your element. You are being seen and noticed. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who knows her worth. She has her boundaries set. She has her money in order. She looks good. She feels good. She takes care of herself. She takes care of the people around her. You can't even make it up. That's why I shuffle on video. Four of Wands. You are in that energy of building your home and making sure your home is stable and grounded. It's the 1111 card, you know, the card of soulmates. Look at this, bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Feminines, you are in your energy, in your element of filling every one of your cups. And I think part of you almost realizes that you don't even need anybody else to do that. You are so whole and grounded and solid right now with these cards. I mean, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. You are in your prime right now. So now let's see what's happening on the side of the masculines. Oh, 10 of Wands. They're carrying a very heavy burden, but it looks like this burden is finally coming to a close. Because 10s are completions, right? But it's still happening. It's not quite there yet, but it's kind of, feeling like the end of the road. Where do I go with all of this baggage now? What happens? How do I put it down and sort it out? Wow, they are going through some shit. Look at this. You can't even, but it's because the universe is putting them there. This is the Wheel of Fortune is the card of fate and destiny in the major arcana, which is all about fate and destiny. I still can't believe I look like this, but listen, if you know me, you know that I look like this sometimes. Like, we don't wake up fabulous. I don't. 10 of Swords. This is rock bottom. They have hit rock bottom. They know that they have made some really, really bad choices along this path. That was a struggle. And these are 2 10s. That's what I'm saying. It's coming to a close in the sense of it's all hitting and it's hitting hard. But the universe said, oh, well, it's time to face the things that you have done on your path, the choices you've made. So the universe came in when they don't want to face it and they are in that element of, running and being deceptive and any of that. Tower. The universe will come in and make them face a tower, whether they want to or not. It just, yep. Look at these cards. Look at the difference in your energy versus their energy right now. It's just, this is why I felt compelled to pull right now. Because a lot of us feminines are in this amazing energy. I got to tell you, I'm going to clarify it, but I'll tell you before it even comes out. I know what's going to come out because I'm living it. When you finally release karmic situations in your life that were not meant to be there, because you were also in this energy of the baggage and because you were holding on to things for, the sake of whatever, for holding on to certain jobs that were toxic, certain exes that were toxic, certain, for the sake of your family or whatever. When you live in that and you live in that, you can't have this kind of spread that came out. But when you release and you open the doors for what you know in your soul is actually meant for you, this is what comes out. And right now, they are facing the music. They are in their head something fierce. We have the Eight of Swords, where they're just in their head, all the way to the Ten of Swords, where they inevitably hit rock bottom. I mean, I'm surprised Nine of Swords didn't come out for them too, because they're in a nightmare. They don't even know how to begin to fix some of the things that happened, the Lovers. But they know, they're starting to recognize that this is a connection that they can't break from. Queen of Cups. Look at this. It has hit her, the love, the intensity. The Queen of Cups is loving and nurturing, and there's so much love. And they just are so up in their head about how to get there, how to win, you know? Let's pull clarifiers for both sides. We're going to use this one for my feminine energy. Look at this. Okay, see, you have Seven of Cups. You have so many choices in front of you right now. You are dreaming real hardcore, whether it's daydreams, dreams at night, where you're seeing things, you're putting things together. That's what I mean. You have that Six of Cups here, then you go into the Seven of Cups, because you know that, you know, while there's deep soul connections, that you know you don't live in that energy. And when you're presented with choices around you to keep elevating and heightening where you are, look at this. And we got another cup, and this is the Ace of Cups, which is emotions and love. You can pour out from your cup when it's that full, because you've got a full 10 cups, and then you've got more cups, and you have so much to give right now that you are in such a different space. Yep, see? Your Tower moment has happened too. Theirs is happening, but your Tower moment was, Tower moments are not necessarily bad. What happens is they come and they shake things up viciously, because it's things we don't want to face, and then we have to. And that's what happened for you, except you faced it, you dealt with it, because I think your awakening has to happen before the masculines, right? In order to bring everything forward the way it needs to. When the dawning happened for you, that you used that tower to rise, to come above. And that's the difference, is their whole foundation is shaking and crumbling right now. So they're in a different space. Yep, you are the Emperor. You have risen, you have accumulated everything. You own the land and the things, and you have the wisdom, and everyone comes to you, everyone wants to be you. You had your spiritual awakening. Look at these major arcana cards. You had look at the order that they, can even come out in. Tower, the huge shakeup, the Emperor, you realize your power. You go into that spiritual awakening where you rise, and look at this, and the two that come out, and then that's when you are ready. Two of Cups with the Lovers, the major and minor arcana version of each other. And on your side here, you are so ready and so open for this connection. The Lovers is that, it's deep, it's from the above, and that soulmate. This is the Two Cups. You have your cup and the other person has their cup, and it's equal give and take. It's when you know you are connected to something so much bigger, there's absolutely no way that you can settle for anything less than that. It's just impossible when you come to terms with the fact that you are bigger and something more. You will never, yep, look at this. Knight of Swords, just incoming fast. You will start to attract all kinds of different energy as soon as you live in your truth, live in your past, live in that space of the love and the knowing that you are so spectacular that you will never settle for less than spectacular. So now, let's pull clarifiers for the masculines. Let's see, what do we ask for the masculines? Because it looks like, there's a little bit of a shift. It's what they're going through, and then, we saw in the deck itself all that surrounding energy of what's happening. So let's see, what happens now? Are the masculines going to move into this space of awakening? Some of you have had no contact. That's been my, experience, years. Some of you could be, speaking every day, and it just, let's see. They too are about to have some very big spiritual awakening about elevating to different levels. Two major arcanas here. And balance. They're trying to figure out how to balance. They have the scales in their hand. They have mouths open that need to be fed, and there's just things I think that they need to sort through and go through, but they are feeling, look at such a difference in the energy. Left out in the cold, they have regrets, they have, they're not, but look, what did we just get for you at the bottom of your deck? Knight of Swords. I said you're ready for something now that's incoming. They are wanting to charge forward. I think they're just still figuring out how, but they're feeling that protective energy, that energy of wanting to be in that better space of being grounded and being connected. Let's pull the connecting energies here. They're going through some stuff right now. And maybe, and as the feminines, you live in your power, in your truth. You are here to attract. You don't chase ever. You just let it come to you if it's meant for you. And you also know how to decipher the fact that everything is going to come to you when you're in this energy, and you have to know what to leave behind. Look at the connecting energy, what we had in your original spread. That 1111 card again, the card of foundation and home and connection and stability and security in a way that makes your everything safe. It's that feeling of home, of connection. And sometimes it's not the home that you've even tried to create. It's the home in your soul. And those are two very different things. That's where your work and your energy needs to go. It's in the building of your foundation, because when you're solid and stable, you can't let anything shake that foundation. Look at this. This is working together. This is wanting a joint effort, wanting the same thing, being seen and recognized for the work you've put in. And at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers again, for the third time we see it in this reading. This is an insane connection that, like I said, even if there's no communication, there's no, the 3D and the 5D, we know very well just don't match. Our egos live in the 3D, so we do certain things and we, take certain actions and we live certain truths that we think are real for, because our brain convinces us of things that our soul just sometimes doesn't jive with. And when the dawning and the awakening and that spiritual awakening happens, you can't go back. And sometimes we try to. God knows I did. I got back together with my ex-husband, knowing in my soul that but you do things for family, you do things for your kids, and I'm not blaming them. It was my choice, but it's just, when you don't live in your truth, the universe will give you the tower moments that force you into the path that it knows you need to be on. And my soul has always had a different calling, and it doesn't even have to manifest. The reality is my calling was that I knew that I deserved better, and it's not even that, maybe better is not even the right frequency is what it is, because sometimes two people, not sometimes, every time, people don't match, not because one is good, one is bad, or what. It's because the energetic frequency is not there. And yes, that person is who they are, and when you realize that your energetic frequency should not match that, you have to release it. You have to release the toxicity, because that person is never going to be able to be on your wavelength, because you are destined for something and someone else. So whether you've met that person, haven't met, but your soul is not in it, you have to live in this reality. It's time. There it is again. Wheel of Fortune. They got the wheel on their side before. The repeated cards from both sides tell me that this connection, this soul connection, is always going to be there. And again, like I said, whether it manifests in the physical, there's another repeated card. The balance is coming for you, for them. the balance, like I said, needs to exist in you. Once it does, there's no choice but for you to find and be with a very divine connection that's on a whole different level. And it's so much deeper than anywhere you've been before, that it's worth living in your truth and worth waiting for what's good and real. And look at this. Yes, you have to live in your truth. The Queen of Swords. She's the bitch of the tarot, right? But you're only considered a bitch when you exist in your reality and don't care how others see it. And that can come off as bitchy because people want you to live how they want you to live sometimes. Or, it's people don't really understand the concept of live and let live. So let's see what else is connecting here. And then I have to go to work because I have to be in office for a little bit today. Yes, Page of Wands is ready for a new direction, a new beginning, that holding that Ace of Wands, that passion and fire and excitement and the calling to what makes you tick and makes you excited. And and when you do it from a loving space, there we have the this one is the Knight of Cups, comes in loving and soft and charismatic and full and again we have that Wheel of Fortune is just something. It's time. That's the third time we've seen it now. It's fate and destiny. This is the time for monumental changes in your life. Feminines live in, as the card goes out to, hold on tight to what you've got. It's Four of Pentacles. That's the energy of staying in a good space. You are so victorious here. It's amazing. Six of Wands. Okay, we've got the King of Cups. There's a nice divine pair we've seen because we saw that Queen of Cups before. We got the King of Cups. Most love you can have between two people. It's such a, they both are in their prime and hold that Ace of Cups, which you got before. You got that Two of Cups. It's that pouring, that equal give and take, the exchange. As we have it again, you can't even write it. I'm talking about the Ace of Cups, and there it is again. This is an incredible, incredible energy right now. You are meant to exist in a truth you can't even fully fathom until you stay on course, The masculines will awaken. And again, by that time, you may have long moved on and found something different that calls to your soul and really, makes you feel good. And that's, you're already good. And it's just somebody who's going to enhance that. Because I got to tell you, the Queen of Pentacles has no time to sit around and wait for somebody to figure out their baggage. You have to let them be. This could take them a week. This could take them years to sort out. You need to live in this truth, and the things you're attracting right now are incredible. Again, it's the time to decipher, because you are attracting everything right now. Decipher what's truly going to elevate you and keep you on this incredible path that you're on right now, that you see, that everyone around you sees. You are being so noticed, and you know it. And this is the time to, like I said, live and exist only in your truth, and know that that's what's going to bring you something in the right frequency. I hope this was helpful. I got to go to work. I love you guys. I'll see you soon for another reading. Bye.